Hi, everybody. Welcome to Creative Pouring. I'm Cheryl. Today, I'm going to make some earrings. I've got some uh, chameleon powder. It is, what is that color? Dark green and, can you see it? Probably not. It's dark green and golden, I think. I'll put a little bit in here. You never want to put too much mica powder, chameleon powder in your UV resin because it won't cure, especially since I'm putting it in these right here. These are more, the light can't go through the back side of it, so you got to be really careful. But I'm going to do some flowers in these, and I'm going to turn them into earrings. It's all part of my UV series that I'm doing. Let's see. I might add a little more UV in there because it's a little bit opaque. And like I said, you don't want it to be very opaque because then it won't cure. That's better. Okay, let's go ahead and just put a little bit on each one. Just to fill up the back side. Because I'm going to be topping these after I put those flowers in. Before I fill the other heart in, I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. See how this one has the two and this one doesn't? I'm going to cut that other end off so that they will be back to back. Pull out my things. All you do is just get on there and cut it right there. Trying to make sure it don't fly. Well, it flew, but it didn't fly up to the camera. That's all that matters. All right, there we go. Oh, I pulled the wrong one off. Dang it. Oh, well, it'll be all right. I was trying to pull the opposite one off, and I ended up pulling the same one. Okay, let's put another drop in there so that it'll all go to the edge. That's a pretty color. I should have had them done up. I should have put them up here to do this, but I didn't think about it. Okay. That's much better. So make sure there's enough in there to make it so that it's not overflowing, which I think I put one too many in there. I tend to put a lot more than I should in there. Go. That's better. Okay. Make sure I have enough in there. You want to get enough, but not too much. Oops. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way. Cure this up and be right back to you. Those are nice and cured. Let's go ahead and dig out some of these, or put a little drop of UV resin in each one. Just a clear drop. And we will put these flowers in there. I'm only doing a drop of it in there just to hold these flowers down. Let's see. I just got these real pretty ones. There you go. Get my little scry out, push it down. Well, that one's missing part of the flower, so I'm going to throw a little thing in with it. Another little flower with it. Let's see. We'll get that in there in a minute. And I'll pick one of these other ones that have... There we go. There we go. All right. These two. What am I going to put in there? I think I'm going to put a couple of... put in a couple of these leaves. Okay, let's get this scry going and put it where I want it. I think I got a bunch of leaves in this one. Yeah. Try to put it over toward the edge. Put the flower on the very bottom. All right, I'm going to cure these, and then I will be back to fill them up, and we'll put them together. All right, let's see. I'm just going to fill these up and dome them. And those look really good. Pull these down. That one looks like it came over just a hair, so I'll clean that one up. Move this out of the way. These look really good. See if I can get this cleaned up a little bit. I'm just using my deburring tool. Just getting it off there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them together. And I'm going to put, before I put them together though, I'm going to take the ones that don't have the extra little bit in it, and I'm going to cut the one edge off because I've decided to put them on back of posts. And all I have to do, like I did before, is just pop it off with the clippers. Clippers don't want me to let me do it. There we go. There we go. That one was much easier. Okay. We're going to use the little ones this size here, I believe. or littler than that. Yep, these are better. And how I'm going to set these up are like this. Those are going to be pretty. Just take and you hold the one side and you twist. You never pull apart, you always twist. Because if you pull apart, it will break on you. And you see how I put them face together and twist back. I like to squeeze them together with my other like that. There. Looks like I had a bubble on top there, but maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't really tell. These are tiny. Helps when they fall, huh? Here we go. I'll do the other one here in just a minute, but I'm going to show you how I glue them on. I'm just using my B7000. It's a multi-purpose adhesive. You want to put it on the bottom there. And just put it on the back side of that. I think I got way too much glue on there, but I'd rather have a little too much than not enough. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. Might as well go ahead and do the other one while I'm at it. You can do this either before or after you have everything on there. That part does not matter. There we go. I'm going to close my glue so that it doesn't get dried out. Okay, we'll let that sit for a minute while I put these other two together. But I just want to tell you, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video as much as I did, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Send me a comment, subscribe, even give me a hype if you wish. That's totally up to you if you have any left. And if you want to be a member, I do have memberships. Just go ahead and check below, down below. They're not that expensive. I think they start at $1.99. But thank you so much for watching, and I want you to just keep creating and keep pouring. Bye for now.